My name is Randolph Matthews. I'm a vocalist, I'm a performer, I'm a vocal explorer is something more close to my heart, and yeah, I'm a lover of expressing live music, you know, my influences of world music and jazz music, and I play guitar as well as part of my work, and I use loop and loop stations, you know, to create sounds. That's my love, is to really create sound with voice. There's been different layers of when it started, but 17 was a big starting point. 17, I just had this urge, actually percussively. I wanted to be a percussionist first of all, and I just loved the drum. I just loved the infectious element of the drum, and so I started to do. I went to School of Oriental and African Studies, and I was doing a course outside with percussion, and I had it in my mind I was going to be a percussionist until a dread that I was acquainted with sort of heard me sing one day and just said, "Hey man, you got a voice. Why don't you use your voice? Why aren't you using that?" And most things don't trigger, but that was a real trigger for me, and I started to explore it by going to different courses, and before I realised it, I was doing solo work, and my decision making was saying, I've got to leave work. I've got to do this thing called music. I don't know what it means, I don't know, it just feels right. World music and the fusion of how that is integrated, and at the same time how that is then interpreted, which is where I get the sort of jazz influence of sort of interpreting music, a real personal interpretation of that music, which becomes even more of a metaphysical, momentary experience of someone just, this is how I feel about it today. It's not formulaic in that way. It's got the real outlet for people's expression. Let us walk and talk. Come on, let's be a little crazy. All I wanna do is sing. Oh, and not fake it. This is the day. This is the day. All I wanna do is say, oh, I wanna just do it, make it the day. So the loop, first of all, started off as a means to get in there, but then it sort of took precedence when I realised, wow, this is actually how I started off doing music. When I was even younger, when I was 7, I had 2 tape decks, and I had 2 tapes in each one, and I recorded one of them, and then press play and then record as this one's playing, and then put another layer on top and just keep doing this until at the end of it, all I had was shh, real sound. It was nothing else. And in between you can hear my mum in the back going, "Randolph, come and take your trousers off here. The only one you left it on." And then inside of that you can sort of hear me going So it really brought back, actually this is how I started. This is exactly how I started, except technology has allowed me to just put it as a tape recorder with 3 tape recorders which actually take away the hiss and give me what I want. So I've just been rolling with it and just enjoying the whole experience of the loop and the guitar and in some ways my personality. I'm a people's person. I really love being around with people, and that's regardless of if I've got lots of people around me or if I'm on my own. And at the moment, maybe later on, but at the moment I really feel that the solo work, so hence my project Vocal Solo is really a solo show of voice. So that's kind of why where it's all at, and that's why I'm seeing that live is where it all happens for me. It really happens, and it really, because it's about me, it's about the space, it's about the audience in the space, it's about the dialogue between myself and the audience, and the joy that can come from that, or the challenge at the same time. It includes tracks like Precious, which is a kind of ode to all the friends who have supported me over this period, and family, and teachers, and it's really sort of an expressional, vocal percussive. It's got kind of South African type feel to it. It's kind of so it's just high energy. Early Sun, which is really kind of talking about the emphasis of sort of early rising early in the morning to see things which sometimes we don't get to see. And there's numerous different tracks which just stimulate the different moods and different feelings and different thoughts I have about being brought up in the UK and youth culture. One Child is one of the songs which sort of discovers that. And as well, we got a collaboration with Ace Label, the sort of folk group who feature as well Charlene Hector, singer. So I feel we're really fortunate. I've had some great people on board, and I'm excited about sharing the work alongside my live work as a means for people to take it home.